What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and I am back with a live stream of Spyro the Dragon on Spyro's 20th anniversary. And as you guys can tell, this is a charity live stream. So if you look in the bottom where the chat is, there is no super chat. Super chat has been disabled for today. That means that I don't want anybody to try to give me money in trying to give it to the charity. Every donation that goes today goes to Able Gamers. Able Gamers is an association that helps kids with disabilities be able to have the accessories that they need to be able to play games. Whether it be certain controllers, whether it be certain prosthetics, whatever it is that they need to get back to gaming. That is what the whole point of this thing is meant to help fundraise for. So, the link to do that is in the description below. I didn't want anyone to mistake and think that giving me a super chat will go towards funding towards it. The whole point is to just make money for Able Gamers. I am not getting a dime today. Also, we'll be joining another channel as they're also doing a live stream as well. So, I'm going to get all set up here, and we're going to get ready to go. I'm just going to make sure that we have everything all done and right. So if you guys want to make a generous donation, your best bet is to do it through the link in the description. If you can't, just watch. That's okay. That's perfectly fine that you can watch. If you can't donate, that's fine. But like I said, I don't want anybody getting mistaken thinking that, oh, if I give a super chat, hey, you know, yes, I'm going to play the game that's on its 20th anniversary, Colin. So give me a second here to make sure that my controller is actually working. And if you can't donate, that's okay. There's nothing. You can sit back and enjoy the stream. So yes, I'm playing the game that today is its 20th anniversary. I know I've played it before, but let's do it. What'd you miss? You missed nothing. So, of course, I know that a lot of people... cake for occasion, but your oven is broken. Yeah! Yeah! that would suck.
Okay, rolling.
So, I'm not getting a dime from this today.
In the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or...
Still love the cinematic.
15,000.
Yeah, happy birthday, Spyro!
What about this Ganasty Gnort character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature. Simple! He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it!
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Here we go. Back to the original. The adventure begins. I saw the little pieces. We got about a minute of footage today. Yeah, we got about a minute of footage. I might cover it tomorrow though. Here we go. Ugly! Nestor, my boy!
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. I did see it posted, but I have not actually watched it yet because I was too busy getting this set up. And trying to sort out all the information that needed to be done on that. I missed them. Boom, Shakalaka! Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Man, it's weird coming back to this because I played this at Fan Expo, and man, playing this at Fan Expo, it's really funny. You guys have no idea how smooth the game is. Like, it's just like the controls feel clunky now compared to what it was. Will I do a Spyro Funko Pop unboxing? I don't know, maybe, but I mean, there's not much for to see. I mean, it's just like, hey, here's a Funko Pop. Here it is. Okay, it's done.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Hey,
Keep your
$11.
horns on,
Thank you so
Spyro.
much. I can't
You
do
have
shout
much
outs,
to learn
unfortunately.
first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing?
I unfortunately can't do shout outs,
His name is
but I will be
Sparks,
updating
and he's
you
helping and
guys.
protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
So we got $11 so far. Thank you guys so much. I'm just going to be, all I'm going to be doing is just updating you guys as we go, because it doesn't tell me who donates or how much who donates. We're just going to be updating as we go. Thank you so much for your kindness, guys, because to my knowledge, this is the only link that, I'm the only one using this link at the moment. So, at the moment. And I think what Shemp's going to do is going to donate the money that he earns from this. Keep your horns on, Spyro. Right. So, the goal is $2,000. That is the goal. I think over on Shemp's channel, last time I checked, we were almost at 400. So, we're on our way. We are on our way. Oh, but man, you guys are in for a treat when Reignite comes out. The gameplay is so smooth. I'm not sure.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide.
The charity
And
is
don't
for
be afraid.
able gamers.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
That. So, Breathing Halo 7, the charity is Able Gamers. It's for gamers who are disabled and would love to be able to game again. So whether it be due to a muscle deficiency, whether it be because of getting a limb removed, or anything, going blind in one eye, whatever, what the whole point of Able Gamers is that it creates accessories for young kids to be able to play games again. And you know what? Just think about it this way, guys. Through your donations, a child might be able to experience the Reignited trilogy. And I think that would just be absolutely amazing. Reignited just as good as Spider-Man? Oh, gee, that's a tough act to follow. I mean, they're two separate games. I mean, if you think about it, Spider-Man has to be tight. Meanwhile, Spyro can be a little loosey-goosey. I mean, I'd say Spider-Man's controls are like a 9.5 out of 10. While the Reignited's like an 8.59. It's pretty close. That feeling when you live in Florida with constant rain. I can't fit the whole full properly indoors anyway. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, hey, at least during the wintertime, you can still take a picture and make it look like it's summer. Certain days. In Canada, you can't do that. Whoop! Boom! Have you ever played Medieval? Briefly. I haven't played a lot of Medieval. Oh man, I can't describe to you how awesome this level is in Reignited. I can't, guys. It's so good. Thank you, Gabby. Love you too. Thank you so much.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Man, I wish that they added something small. Like, they're keeping everything true with the voice lines, and I'm awesome with that. But man, it would be awesome if he goes, not that you would get in any trouble, Spyro, and for Spyro to do like some expression, like a shrug, like a like maybe I will, maybe I won't. I love Stonehill's track. Stonehill's track is one of my favorite tracks of all time. I just absolutely adore it. That's why the music that I have for my channel, whenever you hear one of my videos, the background is a remix between Crash Bandicoot, Toasty, and Stonehill.
After
Clark
you
Finn.
freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex
thingamajig.
It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
So I can't, and not to mention Tom Kenny's performance. This scene here, guys, in Reignited, because I just remember it now, playing it at the demo. This area right here was so good. Like, it just, this scene here was just so beautiful. Here. Yeah. Are you gonna be on Shelby's channel? Yes, I will be. I will be on I'm calling him Shemp. I will be on Shemp's stream later, and I will be live while we are streaming together. So that's gonna be interesting. You're gonna hear him asking me the questions. You're gonna hear me responding. No, 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 no. Did I miss the key? Did I seriously miss the key? I didn't. I didn't. Oh, there we go. No, I didn't. The Spyro 1-Up sound is the same sound that's used in the local hospital here in Florida. It plays in there whenever a baby is born. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hey, we're at $66. Man, you guys are amazing.
When he eats butterflies, he stays strong.
You guys are awesome. Let's keep it going.
Sure.
Great job, guys. 66 bucks. Thank you so much, Tyler. Thank you so much, my dear friend. Thank you so much. Tyler Nealon, ladies and gentlemen. A childhood friend of mine and pretty much my brother. Love him to death. Thank you so much, Ty. So we're going to... what am I missing? I gotta go... Duh. I'm missing the whole entire one room. Yeah, I'm excited for Medieval. I'm just wondering, what have they been doing with it? Like, I think that the release window for Medieval was a little wide. I mean, think of it this way. At one point, we heard nothing about Medieval and nothing about Spyro. After Medieval was announced, just announced, not even a trailer. Did you test out if you still die in the water? Yes, you still die in the water. You still do die in the water, guys. That doesn't change. I'm not going to change that. So, pretty much, what was I just saying? I lost my train of thought. I just lost my train of thought. Derp. Like that. So once again, guys, the charity is for able gamers. Able gamers, like I said, to everyone who's popping in and out of the stream. I'm getting none of this money. As you can tell, my super chats have been deactivated. So that just in case people don't donate through super chat thinking that it's going to go to the cause.
Spyro,
it's not.
my friend. How about
because
a hit
then
on gliding?
It's not going to work that way.
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump. And try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Nice. So pretty much, just donate through the link below. And that link... Well, something about Medieval, that's right, okay. So, the thing about Medieval is, which I think is, man. Hey, Taserfication, thank you so much for the 55 bucks. Man, that's crazy. Thank you so much. No, that's awesome. Thank you. That's more than, that's crazy. Thank you so much for the 50 bucks, man. Alright, go like this. Would you play the game Medieval for Let's Play when it comes out? Yes! Yes, I would, actually. I would love to. And I don't know if I want to play through the original Medieval. I'm debating whether or not I want to or not, because I haven't played through it in so long. I played it briefly as a kid. Wasn't crazy fond of it, but also I think it wasn't my thing, that type of game at the time. Like I said, I compared it to Spyro when I played it. I compared it to Spyro when I played it. And it was just like, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. But I understood why people liked it, though. I got it. So, this random chest up here. So anyway, what I was saying about Medieval was that they announced Medieval. Okay? They announced Medieval. And I'm missing a 2-gem, aren't I? In the time that they announced Medieval, just more details soon, we got a trailer for Spyro. We got footage of Spyro, we got demo of Spyro, and then we got the game released before more details came out. Hey guys! I see where I missed it. Cool. Beautiful. I'm gonna drop down. Hey Fallen Palin, how you doing? So I just feel bad for the Medieval fan base, but I mean... like, I think that was a poor choice to announce it so early. I mean, it would have been better, and it sounds terrible to say, it would have been better to announce Spyro at, but here's the thing, Spyro is not an exclusive to Sony anymore, so that's probably why they didn't announce it. It's just, it was bad. Hey, Chelsea. So once again, this is a charity live stream. I am not getting a dime out of this. Not a dime. I don't want anybody thinking that, you know, I'm trying to milk anyone for money. No, this is for able gamers. Have you dressed up as Spyro for Halloween? No, I have not. I have not dressed up as Spyro for Halloween. In Canada, we didn't have access to, excuse me, a lot of costumes. And I used to just buy my costumes back in the day. But now I make them. You gonna keep watching Medieval? Yes. If anything more details come out, I will talk about it.
Challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
What's your favorite Ape Escape game? Actually, I have not. I have not really covered. I wouldn't know because I think I played it a little bit as a kid, the first one, and that's it. So I don't know. I would have to play them all. Which do you guys want me to live stream me playing Ape Escape? Would you guys like that? I dress up as Spyro all the time, even though it's not Halloween. Well, I mean, boom shakalaka. I cosplay at conventions sometimes. What would I think of a Sly Cooper 5? I think a Sly Cooper 5 would be a really, really, really good addition, but it would have to be done by the right company. You can't just have Joe Schmo making it. You would have to have a half-decent company doing it. Yes, I was, but hi, Chelsea Miller. How you doing? Doesn't mean I'm not going to say hi to everyone else. Ah! Okay, we're good. We good. We're good. 2 gem. Thank you very much. Drop down. Boom, shakalaka. Grab here. Go up here. Off to Town Square. Which game are you most excited to play in the Reignited trilogy? You know what? I would love... You know what? The first game. Canadian guy, the hospital that plays the Spyro 1-Up sound when babies are born called the Brandon Regional Hospital. Well then, I have a Spyro onesie. Aww! That's really cute. My wife does crochet, and we're trying to, she crochets, and we're thinking about doing a crocheted onesie for my son. And I think it'd be adorable. What's Able Gamers? Able Gamers is a, hang on a second.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
There we go. So, pretty much, Able Gamers, once again, I'm going to explain it again. And if you guys got a question, I'm sorry if I'm going to be sounding like a broken record, but I'm going to be explaining it over and over again for those who know. Able Gamers is a foundation that helps kids with disabilities to be able to actually play games. So what they do is that they actually design prosthetics, they design accessible controllers and stuff for either kids that have muscle issues, going through therapy, whatever it is, missing an arm, having a prosthetic, missing fingers, whatever. They help create different things to help kids to be able to play. And my thought process is, well, you know what? Imagine if your guys' donations are able to help a kid be able to actually play the Spyro Reignited trilogy. I mean, I think that that would just be absolutely such a touching and beautiful story. My family's great.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Oh, did you know that you get your longest flies by pressing X at the very top of your jump?
Awesome, guys. We are now sitting at $100. That is amazing. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible, guys. Well done. Thank you so much for your kindness. Favorite character from the Spyro universe, Spyro excluded. Honestly, I love Ripto. Ripto is hilarious. Are you going to give money away? Which link do I donate to? It's the link in the description. It should be the very first link that you see. Do not send me super chats. In fact, my super chats are disabled just to make sure that that confusion is not. Hey, Crystal. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. quick pause for a moment. Crystal Fisher in the house! Woo! One of the original OG Spyro tubers who did texture hacks and plays and speedruns and all that kind of jazz. Great guy, great Aussie, takes trips that are absolutely long as heck and goes off the map for 4 weeks.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here?
He's a thief!
And he's stolen a dragon egg! You've got to track him down and get that egg! Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
I'm feeling winded. Did you see the clip today that showed off the dragon with the cake? Yeah! Would you happen if... what would happen if Spyro plays Enter the Dragonfly? I don't know. Hey, Catherine, thank you so much. Love your channel. Super glad I found it. Thank you so much. Woot, I'm looking forward to seeing Moneybags on Fire. Sup, Crystal, Waka Waka. Thanks for liking my tweet. Hey, no problem. Hey, I'm a simple man. I like the tweet. I click like. It's not like it's rocket science. That was easy. There are 2 links: the support the stream link and donate here link. Huh? There's 2 links. Oh, the support the stream link and the donate here link. The donate here link. The donate here link. Here, let me update that. Here, hang on a second. Charity donations here. Charity link donate. Charity link donations here. Sure, whatever. Charity here. We'll just go charity donations here. There. Now it's changed. That should be better. Just so that everything is. There we go. Hey guys, what'd you mix for? Hit all these things. Oh dear. Okay. Don't miss these. Leap, fly, and boom, boom, boom. Hey, bro, it's been. Anyways, what's your thoughts on BO4? BO4. Fill me in. I'm not quite sure what you mean by BO4. I'm probably messing up. I'm probably brain farting and not knowing what you are exactly mean. I missed a gem down there, didn't I? I did. Wow, a 1 jump. Hey, Sammy Breed, thank you so much. Woo! I'm wondering if you're going to play all 3 Spyro games for this live stream or just the first one. Just the first one, that's all. What was reignite? Maybe even fixed? Yes, the skateboarding. That is my main concern right now is skateboarding. Because like I said, I got to play the game, and skateboarding is my main concern. There's a small little anniversary trailer. It's like Black Ops 4. Ah, okay. Like, it looks neat. I might try it. I don't know if I'll buy it. I'm just not a big Black Ops guy. I used to be half decent in Call of Duty. What dragon are you most excited to see in Reignited? My favorite dragon, and he's actually in this. I can't wait to see the dragon that's from the swamp that's lying down. That's like, paint me like one of your French girls. I can't remember his name. Cyprin? I think it's Cyprin. Thor!
Thank you for releasing me.
He's planning to start with Ice Cavern and Peacekeeper? Maybe. Whatever. I'm just playing! Down he goes. Get that. Grab of this, grab of this. Did I miss anything? No. I missed a 2 gem. Of course I missed a 2 gem. Yeah, of course. Hey, Christian the Dragon, how you doing? So, there we go. You missed a gem. I know, I missed a gem, but there. That's I put that. There we go. Got it. We good. Boop. Boof. By the way, to somebody in the comment section that made fun of me, okay? The one that... Zombie Killer World, dude! No! Zombie Killer World, dude! Don't donate to me! Zombie Killer World donated $7. Dude, thank you so much. It's really kind of you, but I can't get that to the donations. But thank you. I appreciate it. So anyway, to the commenter that said that Spark still eats the butterflies even when he's gold in the first game. Look, no he doesn't. He does not. Thank you so much. Here you go. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you, Zombie Killer World, so much. But dude, it's a charity live stream, not to me. I can't get that over now. But look at this. Look at this. He doesn't. But in the other game, he does. Okay, in the Reignite, he does. And the person was making fun of me because I pointed out. I was like, hey, you know what? Something that I noticed was that in Reignited, in the first game, Sparks eats the butterflies now, even when he's full health. And they're like, no, it doesn't. You're stupid. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm dumb. Are you satisfied with all the voices the characters have been given? So far, yes. It took a little bit for Hunter to grow on me, because at first I was not 100% on board. But as I listened to it more, I just found it as just a different take on Hunter, and I didn't mind it afterwards. The thing that stuck out to me was the tight controls that the game had. The tight controls that Reignited had was absolutely insanely good. It was insanely good how tight the controls were, and I was vastly impressed. Alright, here we go, and off we go. 6 gems. Dink! Let's take a look at the update. We are now sitting at $120. Awesome! Thank you so much, guys. You guys are very kind and gracious. Thank you so much. Where is my Streamlabs? There it is. There we go. Alright. Boom shakalaka! I love the music here too. I love the bass. Yeah, the controls are just so tight. As someone who has Enter the Dragonfly as her only Spyro, can I at least say it's true to the source material? Not really. Enter the Dragonfly went a little off the beaten path. Just a little bit. Now, I can't wait to see this level in Reignited, because I have heard through the grapevine that apparently this level is amazing.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
There we go. Why don't they release a demo Spyro demo? Because I honestly, what are you hoping for the show for Spyro 3 before it releases? The Sorceress and Bianca. That's pretty much, because they haven't been showing like a lot in terms of levels. They've been showing off characters, which I am perfectly okay with. Oh, okay. What do you decide to Spyro? Anything you think that needs to be fixed? Yes, the skateboarding jumping. The skateboard jumping needs to be fixed because it's really overtuned. Boof. If we're going to get a Spyro port on the Switch, it's going to be announced for next year. It won't be this year.
Psst, Spyro. Want to know a secret?
Yes, Sarah, it's 20 years old in the USA. Or North America, because that includes, you know, Canada.
Your secret's safe with me.
Grab all these. Over here. Go around. That. Hello, Tiffany. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the Canadian Guy live stream. I like what they did with the new guards, because they made them look more like orcs, which is kind of what they're supposed to be. Oof. Which original soundtrack were you listening to when you get the game? I'm going to be listening to the Reignited first, because, I mean, we've always have heard we all have know and heard the original. But it's time to hear. Now, I will say, from what I've heard, there's one track so far that I strongly prefer the original, and that one is the Hurricos track. Woo. And then I'll play through it again with the original. I hope you see us on Twitter again. Yeah. So me, Jordan, Fringe, and a few others got some people hyped up for when that Sheila gameplay was coming down. On Twitter, we posted a bunch of zipper mouths constantly. What was the most new memorable thing you noticed when in the remastered game? The most memorable thing that I saw was honestly like I said, the controls. The controls were just so tight and maneuverable. I loved it. So, and as some of you know, I have been put down for the list to get an early copy of Spyro Reignited. So, which means I'll be getting it, I don't know how many days early. It might only be a few days early, or it might be a week early. I have no idea. They haven't told me. They have not told me yet, so...
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot
Hey,
be
Audrey,
stopped.
how you doing?
But a quick flame, that should defeat them.
I'm live streaming Spyro fan base through an emulator, through a recorder. Aw, Amber, that's sweet. No, it's awesome. Honestly, guys, you guys are in for a treat. The game is so good. For me, I'm going to be doing it on the PlayStation 4. That's what we're going to be playing it on. Small level, but fun. What other games do you play? Oh, I play a lot of games. I've been playing through Spider-Man like crazy. Man, I've been killing it through Spider-Man, and I love it so far. We are now seeing $147 in a half an hour. The charity is for Able Gamers. Able Gamers is a charity that actually, excuse me. Able Gamers is a charity that helps kids who have disabilities, whether it be mental, physical, or whatever. And what they do is that they create specialty controllers and specialty stuff to be able to help the kids to be able to actually play. Did I miss a random 1 gem somewhere, or did I forget to kill someone? So Able Gamers helps kids that maybe they lost an arm in an accident, or maybe they were born without an arm, or maybe they lost their fingers, or whatever. They create custom prosthetics to each person to be able to help them continue the game. Alright, so... Did I miss a gem somewhere? Seriously? And artisans? Slap myself. Missing a single gem. However, Greg is in the Reignite, which is weird, because he's confirmed that he is in the Reignited trilogy, but, he's not playing Hunter. So I hope he comes back for Ripto and the, how long are you streaming? Probably only, 3 hours, maybe? We'll see. Oh yeah, someone asked earlier, my most hated enemy in Spyro? The dogs. The toasty dogs. Still hate them to this day. The rolling feels a lot smoother as well. Let's take out the shepherd first. Shepherd's down. Get you. Now there's another one where we go, another strategy where I believe you like this, and then jump and then breathe again. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That. What's your least favorite boss in the trilogy? Oh, that's easy. That's from the third game. Not Crush or Gulp, but oh boy, I forgot. I can't remember his name. It's the second boss in Ripto's Rage, or in Year of the Dragon. In Year of the Dragon, I can't remember his name though. It's Max or something. I can't remember his name. I just scream at him. That's all. Man, Nevin's line is like, wow, embedded in my brain.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful,
Spike!
Spyro.
That's
this
it.
boss has many tricks up
Spike.
his sleeve.
I hate Spike. Yeah, Spike. Yeah, there we go. Spike. I hated Spike. Hate Spike. There you go, Toasty. No. Alright, let's try some. Well, it's kind of hard to tell me a secret on a public area, but I mean, if you want to tell the stream a secret, then by all means, if you like to. There we go. And down he goes. Down, Toasty, down! That, and that. And we're done. And away we go. Yeah, Spike was the one with the cannon. And that would, if you get close to him, he would slap you like a flea. Like, Urgh! It's just like, oh my gosh. Now, I'm legit missing one gem. I can't believe that. This is gonna bug me now. I am legit missing a single gem. Where is it? Probably over by Town Square. Hit him. Can't believe I'm missing a single gem from Artisan's Home. I want to punch myself. There he is. I see it now. I think people like Stonehill very much is because people love Stonehill so much because of the music. But also, if you think about it, it's like their first experience with Spyro. It's like the first level that they enter, a lot of people, so. Thank you, Brian. Talk to you later. Marco the Balloonist. Yeah. Let's go to Peacekeepers. And away we go to Peacekeepers! Here we go. Let's take a look, and we are now sitting at $152 of our $2,000 goal. That is amazing. I hope that you guys can be able to donate a little
Welcome
bit.
to
None of it goes
Spyro.
to me. I don't get a
Look how
dime.
our treasure has been turned against us and stolen. Recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
What do you feel is a downgrade in the remake? Nothing? Now, I got a feeling that these Norks are likely going to be turned green for the Reignite trilogy, probably. Because, I mean, Year of the Dragon has adapted difficulty, which is probably just like Spike. The game made a harder boss fight if you collected everything. I hated Spike so much. On all levels, I hated Spike. That. What's your hated level in the first 3 Spyro games? I don't know, really. A level that I hate? I know that one level that can be annoying. I believe it's Zephyr. But I like it, but it's big. This. What did I hit? I heard... I thought I hit something there. Whatever. Oh, come on. Blech. Sounds like me when I'm choking. Blech. There we go. Oh, and something else too. That I noticed that I forgot to mention in my video is that the egg thieves are faster. Like they're like in the first game, because you saw how easy I was able to catch the egg thief there. He's much harder in the first game. I didn't see an egg thief in the third game, the level that I played, because it was Sunny Villa. So these. Miss me. Try again. Boom! Shakalaka. When you're done with this stream, can you see who donated? I can try. Yes, I can try. Like, let me see if I can do that now. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can check to see who's been donating. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, actually, I can see it. All right. Top donor right now is Taserfication with $50. Nice. Awesome. $50 for Laser Taser. Tyler, $5. Corgigurus Rex for greater good to allow gamers to game on. Allison, 14. Chelsea Stam for 20. Christian the Dragon for 5. Anonymous for 10. Anonymous for 2. Dragon Lover for 10. And Christian the Dragon for another 5. Thank you guys so much. I actually can track that now, so I'll be checking it in here once in a while. We gotta make sure that this is the real Jordan Fringe, because last time we had it, yeah, that's the real Jordan Fringe, don't worry. Last time I had a Jordan Fringe pop into my channel, that wasn't the real Jordan, but that's the real Jordan. That is the real Jordan. We had an imposter last time. Giordano. That. Welcome to the stream, my good friend.
Thank you for releasing me.
Okay there, Conan the Barbarian. Alright. Do you put maple syrup on everything? Almost. Almost. I had to double check that's the real Jordan. Ow. Burn, chicken burn, or vulture, whatever. I love the fact that I can't wait to see this Norkin reignite with him swinging the chicken. Why do I keep calling it chicken? The vulture. Man, when I was a kid, I thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. You think it was all 3 games on the disc now? It's possible. We'll have to see. That's all we can see. I mean, every game still has a day 1 update. Every single game. But I mean, playable out of the box, we'll have to see. I hope so, but whether it is or not, I don't care.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
I was born to glide. That's right. Jump, glide. That. Ha! Got it! That.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled.
This is my
Pinch of salt.
Yeah, that's my spirit dragon. Just starts talking about food. It's like, yes. They are tasty though. It's like, yes. Just trying to remember if I have to glide from here or if it's the other thing. And we'll find out in a second. I think I can glide from here. Yeah, oh yeah, I can glide from here. There we go. This level is actually fairly like intricate, I found. it's a small space, but the space is used really well to make the level feel a lot bigger. Yeah, like Rapunzel said, if it's on a potato, I'll still be playing Reignited. Whoop. Nope. And boom, shakalaka. I'm actually hungry. Yeah. I missed the 2 jump. Where? Where did I miss the 2 jump? I'll get it later. I don't want to spend my whole time backtracking. Burn! Burn. I'm gonna play with the Reignite first. I can just Spyro 2. No, just Spyro 1 today, guys. Just Spyro 1. So today's, like I said, today's charity is for able gamers. That is...
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you're a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known?
I forget.
What if a new game came out as big as Mario Odyssey? That I'd be cool for that. I'd be down for that. I want to see a new Spyro game in the spirit of the original. Just like this, with different mechanics and different stuff. It doesn't have to be as simple. It could be more complex, and I'd be down for that. Hit that. Yes, Jordan is very close to reaching 24,000 subscribers. And no, this charity thing is not a one-time thing. When I want to host more charity live streams in the future, because, you know, I guess it's flattering I have imposters. Yes, you do. You do have imposters, Jordan. So I had to make sure you're the real deal. Boof, boof. Up, up, up. Turn the corner. Leap away. Hit this. Pull out your candle, Spyro. Grab the gems. Thank you very much. Up here, up here, up here. Hit that. Jump, glide. If I miss this, please don't die. Woo! Oh man, there's his face. Yeah, that's my face, all right. The face that my mama gave birth to. That's my face. It's a face. It's got a nose and everything. Comes standard, like it, you know, most humans. I say most. Jersey and Josh will get the... Oh man, if I get a silver play button, I'm gonna be like over the moon. Just a silver one, man. That would be crazy. So Able Gamers is a, as I said, Able Gamers is a charity organization that helps kids with disabilities be able to game again. So sometimes kids are born, you know, with muscle issues or deformities, or they go blind in one eye or whatever. And the whole point of Able Gamers is that they create prosthetics and they create customized stuff for the kids so that they can play games again, or actually play games. Because unfortunately, like, maybe a kid was born without all of his appendages, or has a muscle issue. There's so many issues that cause people to not be able to actually play games. And Able Gamers is here to fight against that. I didn't miss a 2-gem. Cool World, I didn't miss a 2-gem. Alright, let's take a look here. Still at 152. That's still really good, though. 152 bucks. In the Spider-Man PS4, what's my best suit so far? Ha! My favorite suit so far from what I've unlocked? The Scarlet Spider. I know it's one of the first ones you unlock, but it's so good. It's amazing if a YouTuber helped me propose to my girl. Ah! Well, hold on. shock hands. That one's cool too, but I don't want anybody to talk because I'm not through the game yet. I don't want people to spoil things for me. If people spoil things for me, I will get angry, and I don't want you guys to see me mad because that's not nice. I don't want you guys to see me mad. And I don't want other people to get the game ruined either. But yeah, the Scarlet Spider suit is one of my favorites. This, yeah, move me with that, jerk. And Mooning Norks have been confirmed to be back. Oi! I love the sound effects in the first game. They're just so random. Grab all these. The booty shake. I love the fact that this fat mama just slaps her kid. Like, go fight him! If you guys just want me to go through a completion, I can do that. But if you guys want me to do 100%, that'd be, you know, I can do that too. But in an hour, I'm going to be on live. I'm going to be live with you guys, with another streamer who is partaking in, yeah, let's drop this down. There we go. That. Greetings from the UK. Hello. So in 1 hour, I'm going to be on live with another YouTuber who's also partaking in this charity live stream, and they're going to be asking me questions, and you're going to hear me. So I'm going to have to ignore the chat for a little bit. So it'll only be for half an hour, so it won't be long. Nice. That's why I would love Colin Brady. I would love a true Spyro 4. You think Spyro Arena will be announced in the next Nintendo Direct? No, I don't.
Anyway.
I don't.
Remember,
think
Spyro,
so.
flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Nope. Uh-oh. Site can't be reached. What happened? What happened with... Hang on a second. I'm trying to check the donations. And it's dying. What happened? Alright, we'll check on it in a few minutes. Let me know, guys, if you can, let me know, guys, if you can see, if you guys could check the donate link and just make sure that it's still running, because for some reason I can't access it right now. Hopefully it didn't crash on us. And boom, Saralaga. Gems, gems, gems. Collect all the gems. Gems. That. And boom! There we go. Hit that. Hit that. Flame. There we go. Hit that. Collect the gem. Hit that, hit this, hit this. Did I miss the gems down there? No, I can't remember. I'll check back later. Was a cancel Spyro 5 game called Wedding Crasher? No. I'm having problems donating. I have money, but it won't let me. Let me see here. Let's try this again. Is it not working for anybody? The site can't be reached. Interesting. Alright, hold on a second. The site can't be reached. That's weird. Error, name not resolved. Huh. So we're having, I guess we're having technical difficulties right now. Alright, well, we'll have to check back on it soon. Hopefully it wasn't canceled. Link works for me and NZ. Okay, well, have at her then, New Zealand. Have at her. If you want, of course. So we'll have to figure out the link after. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'll message. I'm gonna be talking to Shemp anyway live in under an hour, so I'll let him know. If I donate something, will you see it? Eventually, yes, I will.
Hey,
yes.
What's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Hey, Stefan, welcome to the stream. You've been in the stream for a little bit. I apologize. I probably not if I missed you. All this stuff. So as you guys can see, the super chats have been disabled. Super chats have been disabled simply because I don't want people getting confused and donating to me instead of for the cause. So just letting you guys know that. Just because you're wondering, like, why I can't, because I know a lot of people like donating to super chat, which is awesome. However, I can't do that for this. Go like this, go like that, go here, drop down. Whoop, 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 whoop. Poof. Jump, leap, go. That, go over here. Ah! He came from behind. That stupid bird. Toasty. That. Come at me, burb. Take that. Collect these. Thank you for releasing me. Take that. Marco!
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind there.
Let me just check to see if, Oh, we're back online. We're good. Alright. You can go back to donating now, guys, if you like. For the cause of awesomeness. As Timberline Wolf would say. A huge supporter on this channel. Do I think they'll remaster the Legends series? Unfortunately, no, I don't think so. Just on a business aspect, I don't think so. here. The whole point is that they're not going to be remastering everything Spyro. I think that I personally think that would be a mistake actually if they just start remastering everything. The whole point of a remaster is to get funding for a new game and to do a check to see like, hey, are people still interested in this? Let's go over here. Jump. Come down. There we go. Like these gems. I don't think is that all of it? No, I don't think so. There's a few gems somewhere. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Did I miss flaming a pot? I'm trying to remember what I missed. Well, I know I missed something, but I gotta figure out what I missed. I did that. 10 out of 10. Probably. There she be. I missed those, really? Legit? Go here. Jump! I used to go to school for the visually impaired. Oh, there you go. Hey, Spyro Universe, welcome! I'm missing one gem. Are you serious? One gem? Is that it? There it is! I was like, I think I missed a pot somewhere, and I did. No, I don't think that we should be remaking every single Spyro game. They do the original, and then make new Spyro games. So we get newer adventures. Not Enter the Dragonfly, not this, not that. Just leave it. There we go. Aquamelly, all my friends were visually impaired in some way, some even completely blind. I found it amazing that they could play Pokemon. They memorized the cries and moves. That's really cool. It's awesome that disability doesn't stop them. Yeah, and you know, some of these people I've seen, I see a guy, okay? I watched a guy, and I was just like, what? He was a competitive Street Fighter player, okay? And he beat people with his face. Have you ever had a stream as large as this before? Yes, I have. I've had quite a bit. I've had almost double this size, but this is still a really good size stream. It's a fantastic size stream. I watched a guy, his main was Chun-Li, and he was wiping the floor with people by using his, he had one hand he could use, and he was using it against his cheek and face. And he was just
Dragonfly has been doing a good
using
job
his face.
Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterfly.
And I'm just like, what? Hey, we're at $160. Thank you so much to Manuel Garcia and Flick. Thank you so much, Flick Penrose. Hi, CG. Hello. Manuel Garcia to help give what they need for their prosthetics. Thank you so much. Duplo Block, $5. Thank you so much, Duplo, for your $5 donation. You guys are amazing. Alright. Viewbotting. Yeah, I don't think I'm viewbotting. I don't think so. Like this. Dr. Shemp is there. Let me go over to the cannon here. Let's turn it this way. Like this. Come on. There we go. broken. Alright, now we're gonna try turning it this way. There we go. Will this work? I don't think it will, but we'll see. Oh, it did. Wow. Jump, Spyro, jump! Which the original... I think Spyro Ripto's Rage squeaks out by a little bit. I think, because Spyro's Ripto's Rage was really well done. I really enjoyed it. The cutscenes were great. Ripto was amazing. Not that I didn't like Year of the Dragon. It beats Year of the Dragon by a smidge. A smidge. I'm gonna click all these gems again so I don't have to deal with all the stuff. Get all this. Hi, Lukey. How you guys doing? I used to call those cannons Little Gun. That's cute. Go over to here. Go over to here. Doof, doof. I tried being flashy. Well, that worked. Worst Spyro ever in your opinion? That's an easy one. Enter the Dragonfly. There we go.
Well done, Spyro! Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny?
I just want to kick some...
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure!
Just shut up and do it, kid. Alright, back to here. $165. You guys are awesome. Spyro Orange was pretty bad too. But at least Spyro Orange didn't give kids seizures. Still need to make my montage video of my trolley attempting. Okay. Go like this. Crack this open. I wouldn't go that far, Spyro Universe, that Spyro Orange was playable. I wouldn't go that far. However, would you say more playable than Enter the Dragonfly? I could go that far. There we go. Ow! I don't want them to remaster any other Spyro game. I want them to just make new Spyro games. That would be amazing. Because if we get stuck in this remastered coil and just remaster everything, and we're not going to get anything original or new. And that's the point, is to get more original and new Spyro content. Gems, gems, gems. That should be it, right? Yeah, that's good. Alright, Ice Cavern. Spyro Orange was like a Game Boy Advance Spyro. That wasn't good. It was bad. Make more, let's see. Poof! Yeah, it was a crossover. It was Crash Purple and Spyro Orange. And it was bad. On all levels. Bad. So if anybody was trying to donate and the link was messed up, you should be good now. Bats! I hate bats! Bats! That... Oh, that's really cute. When I was younger, I caught a dragonfly and called him Sparks. I didn't know how to spell his name, so I spelled it S-P-R-S-P-R-C-K-S.
Before charging those large enemies.
That's adorable. There we go. Favorite Spyro Homeworld. Oof. Oof. I have to say the first Homeworld for Spyro 2. Just, it's got a vibe to it. I don't know, it's got this magical vibe. You want a new Spyro and Crash crossover game? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I always find those crossover games kind of like sellouts and kind of cheesy, I guess. So I mean, I would prefer if we could just maybe have like Easter eggs of each game. So like, for example, if you had Spyro 1 or a Spyro in there and then a reference to Crash in there, or if they release some sort of Crash Racing, and they release some sort of Crash Racing game, if Spyro was an optional character, that would be cool. Stuff like that. But as in 50% Crash, 50% Spyro, the platforming is so different. So I don't know. Winter Tundra is a really beautiful homeworld. That.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Gems. Gems, gems, gems. Bye. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not missing anything. Be right back. Hang on a second. You put that down. Yeah, Summer Forest was really beautiful. Oof! I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I tried rushing things and I died because of it. Bye! First about 100%? Maybe, we'll see. We'll see about 100%. We'll see. I don't know how long I'll stream for, but we'll see. Spyro Universe and Canadian guy know how to bring in the hype. We do that once in a while and it's fun. Me and Spyro Universe are good friends. We talk almost like at least every other day, at least. Sometimes every day.
Thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. Hold up. Oh! Okay. Okay, wow. Alright, so we're gonna be pausing the stream for a moment. Hang on. I just received something really neat. So let me just do a bit of switcheroo here, guys. I got something that is gonna be worth to pause the stream for. Hang on a second. I got to adjust something. Give me a second here. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Pull that back down. Hang on a second. I found something really cool, guys, that I want to share with everybody. So, okay. It would seem that Forbes has gotten an image of Autumn Plains. Somebody just sent me on Discord. We got Calyx sent this to me. Thank you so much. That is very beautiful. So we got Autumn Plains here. So we got Autumn Plains, which looks absolutely just disgustingly beautiful. We got Bamboo Terrace as well. So we got Bamboo Terrace. Oh, look at the difference. Look at the waterfall that they added. Look. Oh my goodness. Where are these coming from? Let's go to the Activision press site. As you can see, I've gone here many times. Maybe it's just sitting there, just waiting for us to see. Nope. Where do they get these images from? Well, I'm gonna have to cover this tomorrow. Of course, we've seen these. We have seen these, but just for those who haven't. Looks absolutely awesome. If there's more, guys, I will let you know. Yeah, no, that's it there. This was the status that got sent to me. I'm gonna like and retweet that just for fun. There we go. Let that go. Let that have at it. So yeah, go follow this. Go follow that guy. It's really cool. So I think that was a good enough for a pause, eh? I think that was good for a pause. You guys think? You guys think? I think so. All right, let's mute that. Carl Smith, that thing looks awesome. That looks amazing. So I'm going to be covering that tomorrow. That's going to be something I'm going to be covering tomorrow. That's going to be cool. That's really awesome to see Autumn Plains. I want that as my desktop. I couldn't wait to get home and watch. How much longer are you going to go? I'm going to go for, it's only been an hour and a bit, so we can go for a little bit longer. Yeah, Autumn Plains does look pretty bomb. It looks pretty bomb, not gonna lie. That looks awesome. Like, it looks gorgeous. Wow. I'm gonna cover it tomorrow, along with the footage that we got today. I love how it's 1:30 a.m. here, not even tired, just eating soup and pasta and watching my new favorite Spyro tuber. I'm your favorite? Don't make me blush. Yeah, that was absolutely gorgeous. So I'll be covering that tomorrow. That's pretty awesome, though. That's pretty cool. Autumn Plains is, wow. And just from seeing that, out of all the homeworlds so far, Autumn Plains looks really good. Like, it looks, wow. It might beat Autumn Forest. Like, that looked fantastic. Go back to live. Sorry, guys. Let's check the donations. How are we doing on that front? $170. We got a $5 donation from Silver Charizard. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Close that. There we go. Back to the stream. I'm actually crying. Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, it's young. I was terrified the plants and Mrs. Bog. Oh yeah, so was I. I was just like, no, not the plants! Don't die at it. Camera, work with me. Come on, roar, work with me. Over here. Back up to here. Yeah, if EA was real, they'd make Moneybags charge real money, yeah. But we want to help the players.
Thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. Leap! Lift! I need lift! Bye! Grab that. Missed me, try again! Boof! Boof! Bye! Bamboo Terrence looked awesome. I mean, it doesn't get any more fresh and live than that. Hope you get a few followers from that, Carl. Yeah, fresh off the press. Autumn Plains looks amazing. And thank you once again. Thank you so much, Carl, for sending that to me. I really appreciate that. I'm happy I was able to share that on live stream. Now I'll cover it tomorrow for people who aren't able to tune in tonight. Thank you for releasing me. There's just bats! Bats everywhere! I'm going mighty.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right.
Ready for what? It's not about the followers. I just want to see your face. Aw, that's amazing. Anycore, what did you miss? What did you miss? Well, you know, you missed some Spyro gameplay, but I mean something really minor. I mean, you kind of, you know, only missed, you know, Autumn Plains. You know, just, you know, Autumn Plains, just for everyone to get another look at it. That's what you missed, along with, you know, Bamboo Terrence. That's what you also missed. But I mean, hey, that's not big, right? And, you know, also the Magic Crafter's Homeworld, which a lot of us have already seen, but nonetheless, yeah, this is big. And look, they changed the banners on Ripto. Interesting. I just noticed that now. They just changed the banners on Ripto from what we saw at the beginning of the Allura trailer. So that's one thing I just noticed right away. And again, the waterfall. Like, these little details here are just absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry, I just wanted to point that out again because it's just absolutely beautiful! Alright, let us keep going. But in 20 minutes, I am going to be joining... Legit, exactly what happened. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta go back now and get that key on the ledge there. Forget how to do that again. Hold on. Doof, 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 doof. Okay, here we go. Up, up, up. You know, I normally don't check my Discord DMs, but I checked it because I've been waiting for an invitation. Good thing I did too, because wow, that was beautiful. Alright, so I'm here. I gotta fly it down to there. Alright. Oof. Okay, guys, how are you? When will we be getting any more gameplays? I don't know! I wish I could tell you, but I don't have a crystal ball. I wish I could, though. Wish I did. It helped me not stay up late in the nights with my eyes open thinking, oh no. Oh no. When Spyro footage dropping, I need to cover it. Oh no. Oh no. Oof. Oof, doof. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Leap, glide. Leap, leap, glide. What's the death count? I think I'm at 2 or 2? I think I'm at 2. I hope I'm just at 2. Yes. Give me the gems. That's all of them. 400. Oh! I always forget about that leap. Where do these pictures come from? They're on Forbes. Forbes, which is weird. But I would love to know the source. Because what if there's more? I love how Forbes, a magazine about money, just randomly drops new images of Spyro. Like, Yep, Game Station. Yeah, I just showed it live. Leap, glide. Alright, so we're going to be going live with Shemp and the rest of the guys soon. Up we go. Let's go and do the on racetrack. Nice one. Let's go. Sources from Activision. Well, yeah, it's from Activision, but like where? Yeah, new Ripto Bear's looking much better. Yeah, I noticed that right away. I was just like, See if I can get this with one shot. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. First flip I was looking at. I missed one! No! I goofed it. I goofed it. I kind of goofed it. I tried cheating it, and now cheating it, I kind of lost control of Spyro. Swish. I might be able to squeeze it out. Maybe. It's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a close one. Nah! I goofed it! I goofed it! Let's try this again. And not, you know, goofing it this time. Just doing it like a normal person. Activision's better than EA. I full-heartedly agree. Activision has some scummy business practices, but overall sometimes, but not all Activision is like that. EA, on the other hand, though, I can't stand. And what hurts more is that they own rights to games that I love, like Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Like, oh my gosh, I love Mass Effect. I absolutely loved Mass Effect. And then, what was it? Mass Effect Andromeda came out, and I almost wept as I cried onto my disc. It was just, such a disappointment. Oh! Yeah, I'll get it this time. Much tighter this time. Turn up, down, and done! Imagine them delaying the game in November to 2019. Yeah, I think me and like the whole Spyro community would just begin to cry. That's it. It would just be giant man tears. About to get ready. Yeah, we're just getting prepared now. I guess they're bleeding over a little bit, but that's cool. Let's go fight Dr. Shump. $170. That is incredibly awesome of you guys to be donating $170. That's so awesome. Legit. You guys are all amazing. Donating for, you know, kids and, you know, others who are, you know, underprivileged to be able to play. And I might be wrong, but it might be more than just kids as well. I don't know. I know when they started, it was for kids. But I think it's also adults as well. I'm not 100% sure. Thinking, are you going to be playing all three again? No, just one. I'm not even sure if I'll have enough time to finish one by the time I'm done. That. Whoa, hello! And then they run off the cliff. And they run off the cliff. Like, great, I love it. You can cheese this a little bit. You can try to knock her off, grab the fire down there. What do you think of the new Spyro? I don't think that's the full 20th. I think that we might get a new trailer tomorrow in celebration for the 20th anniversary, simply because they're not in the office right now. Because honestly, we only got like 30 seconds or 20 seconds, and it's just kind of, it's cool. But I expected a little bit more for the 20th anniversary, to be honest, if that was it. I'd be a little disappointed, because, I mean, it's the 20th anniversary, right? You gotta drop something pretty decent, at least. Trondo looks so good in the Reignited trilogy.
This guy thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I'll tell you one thing. He should watch his back.
There we go. That. Yep, J-Vo, I know. I covered it on the live stream. I'm going to be covering it tomorrow morning, too. Thank you for telling me, though. Woo! I gotta go back around. Forgot about that. I thought you did the spinning thing first. Oh, that's okay, J-Volt. Don't worry about it, man. Yeah, I am missing Sparks. I can't remember what the last thing that ship does. Yeah, he does the spin. Okay, that's right. So I got mixed up. I thought the spin was first for some reason. There we go. Okay, there we go. I got mixed up with the patterns. I thought the spin was first for some reason. There we go. How's your booty, Shemperino? Pepperoncino? Ah, now, turn faster, Spyro. There we go. Aquamilli donated $1. Just testing. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, I got $1 from you. Thank you so much for that. I understand you just tested, but thank you so much for the $1. I still appreciate it. Alright, grab that. Drop down. Okay. I was just like, oh, my son was utterly asleep the whole time I was playing Spyro. He was just like, just conked out the whole time. It was so funny. My wife and I are still giggling over that photo. I'm missing something. That's right, there's that tower out there. Right. forgot about that tower. I messed that up. I didn't jump. Luckily, Shep is done though. She's done too. Over here that I missed. I forgot about over here. But I'm missing something. Or am I? Oh, this is awkward. Where's my 30 gems? I had a can and it fell. Thank you. All right, donations. $15. Garmadon. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, but thank you so much for your $15 donation. We are now at $185. That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. That is amazing. That's absolutely fantastic. Probably missed something back here. Double check this area. What's the matter, Swan? Not missing from there. Or up there. I'm missing from up there. Doi. Derp. I forgot about that. Fly, Spyro, fly. Don't die. I'm still missing a 5 gem. The 5 gem! Not the 5 gem! The 5 gem! What is with me and missing the 5 gems? The game music is really loud if you can't hear me. Okay, I'll turn it down just a little bit then. There you go. There it is! Oh, thank goodness! Oh! Okay. Done. And we're out. It was from Shemp. So if you guys don't know, if this is you're new to the channel, it's a common joke that whenever I'm missing a gem, it's either a 2 or a 5 gem. And 9 times out of 10, it's a 5 gem. Or 1 gem. No, it's 5 or 1. It's a 5 or a 1. Here we go. I don't know. Okay, Aqua. So because I know you personally, donate to me, and I will pay it forward on the thing. So I will add. So if you want Aqua Melody, donate to me, and I will put it forward myself. Ow. Missed it. I goofed it. I want to try something. I'm curious. I want to see something. Oh.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
Pesky blue thieves. And thank you for donating $15. I appreciate that, really. Stupid thief. Oh man, by the way, I discovered something. Sometimes I have a hard time. I sleep hard. I sleep really deep. You wanna know what can wake me up almost instantly? I set my alarm tone to the thief. You're and I almost whip my phone across the table. I'll just and I just almost pick up my phone and whip it across this room. There we go. Boom. There we go. Turn and boom, boom, boom. So yeah, if you guys want to wake up instantly in the morning, set your ringtone. But here's the thing, you have to have it short. So it's like na 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 na. You just want to die. You just want to die in the morning. But you get up. You'll wake up. Wait, did I just kill that? How's the tyke? The tyke is good. The wee little tyke is beautiful. See if I can do this trick. You can. Do you see that? I just pinged off the guy's head. Oh, David is great though. David is amazing. But yeah, in the morning here, na 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 na, and I just almost get up and whip my phone across. I'm just like, ah! Okay. I just got slapped into next week. Settle down there, boy. Take that. Ow. Yeah. Home run! Home goal! Yeah, the beasts do remind me of Maggie the Ferocious Beast as well. Yeah, King, I covered it. I covered it live. I covered it live. Boom, boom, boom. Leap. So what's going to happen is when I go into the interview, I'm going to turn down the game audio so you guys can hear more of the interview and myself and Shep I'm talking to.
Awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
Of course
I
not.
didn't think so.
Hey, we're at $210. That is amazing. $210. Wow, that's incredible, guys. Keep it up. Let's keep it going. I hope that we can get a heavy swinger in here. Someone just come along and be like, yeah, here. I messed that up, obviously. I had to go up the side. Well, at least the skybox is pretty, as I fell to my death. Gotta go over here. Durr. No problem, Gargantuous. No problem. Alright. Jump! Leap! I just love the owl. I hope that they keep that in the reignited, just the owl. Hey Ando, how you doing? Submitted the file report for my master's degree. Come online and find out you're streaming Spyro. This night is great. Yes, we are doing a Spyro charity stream. So I'm going to do the reminder just to make sure, and I know I've been sounding like a broken record, but some people have been asking, what's Able Gamers? The Able Gamers charity is to help people who have disabilities, who want to be able to play games again but can't due to physical issues. So for example, if somebody who was a gamer, and then they lost their arm and they want to be able to game again, they'll create a custom prosthetic arm to be able to help with them specifically gaming. Or they'll create a controller for somebody who has a muscle issue, where for some reason their muscles aren't developed properly and they can't move their hands a certain way, or their hands are shaky, or whatever. they'll create a custom accessibility, or they will donate something to those people. So let's say, for example, there is an accessibility controller out there for them, but they can't afford it. They will donate to them. So that is the point of today's charity. That is what we are going for. Boom, shakalaka. That. Okay, up, drop. I messed this up. This time that wrong. No. I honestly don't think we're going to be getting a demo for Spyro publicly, or maybe we'll get one level, maybe, but that's the most I think we would get. Because they want what's the point of going to a convention and playing? Like, it's supposed to entice you to go try it, right? So, a selling point of a con sometimes is that, hey, they have a demo of Spyro, but why would you want to go to a convention? Sometimes the demo is what sells people to go to the convention.
Oh, thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me. Boom, chakalaka. It's a selling point. So it's just like, hey, come try Spyro. And you're like, hey, you know what? I wasn't sure if I want to go to that con, but now that I can try Spyro, sure, I'll go. And it sells tickets, right? So it sucks, but it's business, right? Like that. Boom. These giant beasts that are like 40 times the size of Spyro kills them both with one flame breath. Either they are incredibly weak or Spyro is the real OG. So lately I've been doing stuff a little bit more differently. I've been doing more investigative videos. For example, like my PlayStation 5, my Ape Escape. I like the themes I'm going with, the finding news, finding details, and putting things together. That's kind of like one of the things that, so think of like, in a way, I'm inspired a bit by how game theory does it, but game theory kind of pulls facts out from their butt sometimes. And thank you for the congratulations on hitting 14,000. I'm so happy. So the concept of my channel that I want to go with is finding details, like, hey, you know, we got a tweet from something that we haven't heard of from a long time. Let's go check it out. Let's break it down. Hey, will this game be coming back? Maybe. What's the next console going to be like? What could a sequel to a game be like? I want to investigate those things.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the Magic Crafter world.
Yeah! So I like the idea of, you know, figuring things out and applying my own thoughts and giving my own ideas, which I really like. Spyro minigame I loathed the most was Yeti boxing, simply because of how busted it was. Like, it wasn't... The concept is fun. Like, the concept is awesome. Like, you're a Yeti and you're fighting another Yeti and you're punching the crap out of each other. And it's awesome. But the controls are so bad and the hitboxes are so garbage. I love Alora's design. I like Hunter's design too.
These blue thieves haven't stolen eggs only in the Magic Crafter world.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
I'll take them out. Alright, turn around here. So one of the things that I remember from playing Stone Hill is that these egg thieves are much faster in the Reignited in the first game. They made them more like Spyro 2 and 3, where it was, or Spyro 3. Actually the Yeti racing, I didn't mind the Yeti racing. I really didn't. What is up with my stream? Come on. There we go. I didn't mind it. Like, it's challenging, but it's not broken. And that's the difference, is that it's tight. It's very, you need to hit everything right. You need to do everything correct. And it wasn't, like, frustrating, but it wasn't frustrating as in me screaming that the game is broken, right? It's challenging. And challenging is fine. It's when it feels like it doesn't work, right? That's my problem. That's my issues with, and that's what gives me rage in... Missed the jump. Is when I do get the rage-inducing, the Yeti race where you're on the sleds and stuff. Oh, hold up. I got 2 notifications. Alright. We're gonna join this. Oh! Okay, hang on a second. We're getting ready for the interview here, guys, so we're gonna turn it down a little bit. Alright, hold on. Alright. We're about to do the, Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello?
Hello, there he is.
Hi!
Hi.
How you doing?
You know, playing Dawn of the Dragon, so...
yeah, we decided you're our final guest for today, so...
Oh! Well, I'm sorry that you left me with such a... You know, that you're finishing with such a lame act. I mean, you got some of these people who are fantastic game developers. You got some of these guys who are great game developers, and you got me.
we're gonna go off a bang.
Yeah, we really want you
Dawn of the Dragon for the Wii.
Oh boy. That was...
Right, now get this. I bought a Wii sensor for my computer so I can run this on Dolphin and we can do some free cam. You know what I learned with free cam on my free time?
What'd
Check
you
it
learn?
out. The subtitles are their own thing.
That works.
Let's go.
So,
right and backwards.
yeah. So, just to let you guys know, you're also live on my channel as well. So everyone on my side can hear you guys as well.
This is weird. Oh, this is weird. I don't like it.
Yeah. So we got like double stream power going on.
So okay. So real quick, my goal right now, as I told Vinny this. When I did this on my free time to see if it worked, I found a T-posing hunter.
Okay.
I'm trying to get that again.
I
didn't know I could skip it.
What is that skip cutscene?
I didn't know I could skip it. Also, I can
never
pause
seen
and go
Dawn of the
around.
Dragon footage, so excuse me, but oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's, there's a few.
So yeah.
I found that from what I heard that from what I remember, people were telling me that the Wii version of Dawn of the Dragon was not the best.
No.
It was.
Oh, hold on. Let me fix this real quick. But I am.
Dawn of the Dragon?
I'm sorry?
Did you finish the Legend of Spyro series?
Yes, I did. I live streamed the whole series from Sis to Stern. Finished it. It was a lot of fun. Except for I wasn't crazy about Eternal Night. That was one I was just kind of like, ah.
That's the one I hear a lot of people are.
Well, unfortunately, you're stuck on one level for. I was literally stuck on one level for 2 parts.
Oh.
It was just one level.
Right. So let's look at these controls. Okay, hold the nunchuck vertically to block. So let me just.
There you go. Because that makes
wing
sense.
Shield. It's back.
The wing
I
dab.
can't evade it. It told me
The
to use the wing dab. The wing dab.
That's what we call it on my channel. It was like, and the wing dab.
It told me to use.
Right,
the
it is going to be
evade.
on afterwards.
So how's the stream going on your guys' side? How much money have you guys raised over there?
When you see
We're getting close to 500.
Nice.
No,
We got 212 over here, over on the Tiltify.
Try it.
Yeah, on Tiltify, really?
Yeah. I used the link for Tiltify.
Yeah,
So-
I gave him the direct link.
Yeah.
And so I guess we have, at least by this
No.
scene,
No.
$700 almost.
No.
Yeah, that's pretty
no,
good.
we don't.
Yes.
No.
We're almost
come on.
halfway. We're almost halfway to the 2,000 mark. But I mean, even then, that's incredible.
No.
Yeah, even
Dude.
if we don't hit our goal, that's just somebody
that's still
donated
great.
$200 earlier.
Wow, that's incredible. No, we've
Well,
been.
I don't know if you were here. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, we know what's about to pop up. Can we see him? Can we see our boy? Can we see our boy? Let's wait for him. Wait.
Here's our boy.
So,
come on.
yeah, guys. For some of you guys who are a little bit confused, what's happening right now is that we are actually, talking with some members of the Reddit, which actually invited me to do these streams. So I really I thank them for like asking me to join on this opportunity to be able to do this. So hang on, let me set it up so you guys can actually see what it is that I'm seeing properly.
There he is. There's the body. I found it. Okay, let's see. Let's see if he actually moves.
Oh my, beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah, I
oh,
wanted
God.
to get as many people from the community as I can into these 30-minute time slots.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, due to the schedule, we weren't able to start earlier. Although I don't even think we're able to do more than like 7 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But,
yeah. What was up?
go on. No, you go on.
No, I was about to say like I was wondering if you guys had any questions if you wanted to fire off with. I was just curious.
Yeah, we're gonna start you off with the basic stuff for now. Like,
Uh-oh.
what was your first experience with Spyro? I guess.
Actually, my first experience with Spyro was not Spyro. It was through Crash Bandicoot 3. So what happened? Yeah. So what happened was my family way back in the day was not very rich, and when I mean not very rich, I mean my dad worked 3 jobs, and we didn't have a lot of money at all, and just barely scraping by. So game consoles and games themselves were fairly rare and in between. And so we would get a few once in a while, and my brother really wanted Crash Bandicoot Warped. So he got Crash Bandicoot Warped, and I always played on his, whenever he was out working with dad or whatever, I'd play Crash Bandicoot Warped. And back then, of course, we didn't really have internet. And my brother came home from school one day and told me, hey, there's a secret in Crash Bandicoot 3. I'm like, a secret? What do you mean? He's like, there's a code for a new game. Now, in my head, I was thinking, oh, like a new mini game, right? And he's like, it's weird. It's called Spyro. It's called Spyro the Dragon. I was like,
I hate those.
What's that? Like, what's a Spyro?
What's
this? So, I played Crash Bandicoot ridiculously. I knew every level front to back. Crash Warped. I loved it. Played it. And then he said, here, punch in this code. I punched it in. It came up Spyro the Dragon. And when it opened up the Artisan's Homeworld, I legit just stared at it for a solid minute. And it was just like, it's an entirely new game. It's entirely different. And I was like, I started freaking out. I started running around. And let me tell you, I played that demo for like 7 months straight. I didn't even call it, I didn't even know there was more to a game. I didn't even know what a demo was. I thought that was the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was told it's a demo. I'm like, what's a demo? Because at the time, I think I was like 5? 4? I can't remember.
Oh, really?
I was young. And because that was the only way I could connect with my siblings was because there's almost like a 7-year gap between me and my siblings. So in order for me to play with them, I had to play video games. So I had to learn very quickly. I sucked at them, but I could hold a controller in my hand at least. So I liked Spyro 2. Yeah, I liked Spyro 2 as a kid because it was easier than Crash.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought that all that was to Spyro was just Artisan's Homeworld. That was it. And then one day I got for my birthday. It was my birthday, or I can't remember. Or Easter. Wait, Easter? I can't remember. It was a holiday. My parents brought home Spyro the Dragon for me, and I was confused at first. I was just like, but we already have this game. And my brother was explaining to me, no, there's more to it than that. And I was like, what? And then when I played more, when I got to Tuco the Balloonist and went to Peacekeepers, I started freaking out. And when I realized there was more than just Artisans. So, ever since then, I've been a hooked Spyro fan. Ever since then, I've been playing Spyro for almost like ridiculous amounts, and still to this day I still can't get the names proper too with the levels. I'm still terrible with names.
Oh, really?
To this day.
The only ones I remember is Spyro 3's, that's it.
Yeah, so like I always, people are just like, I'm like, oh, what's that level? And people are like, you're not a real Spyro fan, you don't even know the levels. I'm like, I'm terrible with names, okay?
Yeah, I don't remember them all either.
Yeah.
Also, I found this, like, he's just kind of here. Also, here's Hunter again, T-posing.
T-posing's Hunter, nice.
Jumping and gliding.
So,
and really for the
nice.
Yeah, they're like, the no real Scotsman thing with the Spyro fandom is really bad sometimes.
Yeah, it was.
But it's like,
yeah, it was confusing to me. Yeah, but no. Ever since then, I also had, when I was a kid, I had that little Spyro plush, the one with the derpy eyes.
I wish I had one.
Yeah, I had one. I don't know where it is now. But I remember one day I took it to show and tell, and some kids actually ripped the horn on the corner, and I was so upset. Oh, I was inconsolable. Inconsolable. I was like crying, and it was an ugly mess. But you know,
I would never bring anything to school again.
Well, it was.
I would just not go to school.
Just like that's it. I'm done with school. I'm dropping out.
Mom.
Grade 2. I'm done.
And those are hard to find, like the old ones.
Yeah,
I know. Holds on to them or they're broken.
Yeah, it's either they're torn to bits or everyone holds on to them. So it's really cool to be able to, but it's really cool to see the Spyro community be able to, like, sometimes because of living in Canada, we don't get all the exclusives that a lot of the Americans do, right? So, like, sometimes people are like, oh my gosh, I remember the McDonald's Spyro toys. I'm like, you had McDonald's Spyro toys? Like, what?
I didn't even remember the McDonald's Spyro toys.
Yep. And I was just like, what?
No, we had both. We had McDonald's toys and McDonald's like LCD games.
Yeah, no.
I didn't even know about the toys.
Yeah,
I just knew about the games.
Yeah, no, you guys had that, and I remember I discovered this like literally like 3 months ago. And I saw it on eBay because I was just looking up for stuff for Spyro, looking for wall art, looking for generally anything, and then it's like sealed McDonald's Spyro toys. I was just like, what?
Those are surprisingly cheap. Like those toys at the LCD.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, okay, sure. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, Spyro McDonald's toys.
So good. Okay.
We're all seeing this right now.
Are we all seeing this? Are we all seeing like Hunter has been like, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do the quick time. Nope, you did.
Wait. Oh, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I need to find them.
That's what happens when you go to the quick time event in Dawn of the Dragon. You just die.
Are they just? Wait, are they just tiny? I'm trying to find their model.
So
I know they're somewhere.
Is that? Oh, no, this is the pause menu.
That's the pause menu. Come on, where'd they go?
Dark.
Yeah, because I have to pause it in order to.
The problem that I had with Dawn of the Dragon, like I said, I enjoyed my time with it, but I found that the bloom was so high. There was so much bloom. I was just like, at times it was just like, okay, like at times I really enjoyed it. I was like, okay, this is fun. And at times it was just like, my eyes, they're dying.
So I don't know if you know the story about this, but the PS3 version of this game is like unexplainably rare.
Yep, I know that. Yep.
I own the PS2 and the PS3 copy, and I bought mine used.
Okay.
And normally when I buy a used game, I take off the price tag. I will never take off the price tag because the price for this game used is ludicrous.
What?
$64, right?
No. What? It was close to $40 or $50.
That's ouch.
Too much.
Well, while I was actually preparing for the Dawn of the Dragon stream, because at the time when I was preparing for it, I didn't have a great computer. And I could run a basic emulator, but I was actually trying to run the PlayStation 3 emulator, and
oh god, no.
Yeah, and my computer just died. It was just like, glorious 8 frames per second with compiling shaders every, constantly. Awesome.
I'm surprised you got 8.
So
yeah, and this game, like, it doesn't even really work on the emulator because my PC can run the emulator. This game just doesn't work.
Well, what I did was I was hunting for a PS3 version, and because I knew that apparently, according to a lot of people, that's the best version. It's the PlayStation 3 version.
They're all the same, really.
Oh, well, actually, I found the graphics of the PlayStation 3 was actually pretty good.
Well, the thing is, like, the difference between the PS3 and the PS2 version, like, they are the exact same thing. The only difference is that, like you said, they turned up the bloom.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, but I still want the PS3 version just for the sake of having it, right? So,
yeah.
We have you guys have Craigslist, right? Well, we have something called similar, but it's the clean version. We call it Kijiji. And
Kijiji.
Yeah, we have Craigslist too, but we have Kijiji as well. And Kijiji is yeah. So I looked on that, and somebody was selling a PlayStation 3 package for like $60, and it included Spyro Dawn of the Dragon.
Oh.
But they didn't know how much it was valued at.
Yeah.
So I was saying, hey, I just want the game, will you separate the packages? She goes, yeah, sure, I'll give it to you for $10. So
Wait, what?
Oh, but no, the story gets more interesting though. So I'm like, no problem. So I leave work early, I go to pick it up, and I go up to say, and she goes like, yeah, someone came and bought the package before you. I'm like, but I just wanted Dawn of the Dragon. And I said, I just wanted Dawn of the Dragon. She goes, yeah, for some reason the person was really adamant on getting that game. And I was just like,
oh my god.
And I was just sitting there. I was just like, so she gave it away. Of course, I was upset. But then she messages me, and she's like, hey, the person brought everything back for some reason. And
what?
Yeah, I was like, okay. I'm like, do we still want to go with the $10 agreement? And she goes, yeah, I looked it up online. They're selling the game for $70, so I'll sell it for $60. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
Nah.
Yeah, so I was upset about that because I was just like, hey, we had an agreed deal, right?
She's like,
yeah. So then I ran a live stream. I started doing the Legend of Spyro series. I did the first 2 games, and I started a donation thing where I was just like, okay, I need this much amount of money to be able to actually live stream Dawn of the Dragon because, you know, I'm going to try, and it's not even a guarantee because I'm going to be getting a new computer. So I live streamed it, and I was actually able to raise enough money to build a completely new computer from the ground up. Only thing that I transferred over was my RAM. And I decided to try to run my PS3 emulator on it, and actually I was able to live stream with the PS3 emulator running Dawn of the Dragon, and it ran perfectly fine at 56 frames per second. Consistently.
What?
Yep.
I mean, that's what I'm doing right now with Dolphin, but the game just, like, every time I try to load it...
PS3 emulator.
Yeah, every time I try to load it, it's just a black screen.
It worked, and I got to work, and I got the live streams, they're all archived and everything, and it worked, and I was just like, that's incredible.
Oof.
Also, I think this is a Wii problem. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio, like the voices, they all sound like they're talking in a Pringles can.
I think that's the Wii. I think that's the Wii version. I think
so. I've never, like I said, I've never seen footage of Dawn of the Dragon, but I'm both curious and also slightly avoidance at the moment.
Well, the music is nice. The music is nice. Like if you evaporate from your mind that it's a Spyro game, the music is nice. It's very not, you know, I know it's a joke towards the Legend of Spyro fans, but it does sound very Lord of the Rings. And of course,
I have no problem with the music or the aesthetic or anything. It's
yeah,
kind of
me neither.
Play at the moment.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just that, you know, people are always, you know, making fun of the Legend of Spyro being, you know, the Legend of Frodo, pretty much. And I was like, it's not that much. But then I hear the music, I'm like, okay, that's pretty.
That's Lord of the Rings.
That's Lord of the Rings. And I found that there was some aspects that were like I felt it was like kiddie God of War. It's like, hey, God of War, but for kids. Try not to die.
Yeah.
He expanded.
Got it.
He expanded.
So, but when you get to the Valley of Avalar in that game, it's actually really pretty, and it's actually kind of fun to fly around and do stuff.
Spyro, you stupid piece of garbage.
He is a dragon. Thank you very much.
How do I? Dragon.
He's a dragon.
Oh my god.
So did you guys see that the new images for Autumn Plains?
Yes, Champ, we missed a bit while we were. Oh, you saw it?
No, oh no. I'm thinking of something else.
Autumn Plains came out. It looks, at least for me personally, really nice.
It does. It looks really pretty. Like I was looking at, someone DM'd me while I was streaming, and I was waiting for the DM for you guys. So I go to, because normally I don't check my DMs while I'm streaming. I usually try to, be completely shut up. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for a message from you, and it's from a friend of mine on my Discord. He's like, hey, check it out. And I was just like, what? And I turned and I look, and I saw Autumn Plains. I was just like, and it looks
there
beautiful.
Was another level, right?
Bamboo Terrace.
Oh yes.
Wow.
And I was just like, they started adding like waterfalls, and I'm like, yes, this is beautiful. And I am going to botch this first sunny flight. Crap, let's botch it. Let's try it again. Or night flight, sorry. One of the flights.
So, what are your overall impressions of Reignited so far? 'Cause
well,
you obviously know there's a lot of people who, you know, are very critical of it and wanting it to be more into the original.
Yeah. I found that I find the Reignited trilogy is something that's what Spyro needed, and it was a bit of a wake-up call for me when I went to actually play it. I played it at Fan Expo, and I got to play the same Gamescom demo that everybody else was able to at Gamescom, which was the Idle Springs and you know, the whole shtick, right? And as I was playing it, I felt that the controls were different but familiar. But it wasn't like the route of Crash Bandicoot, where, you know, Crash Bandicoot, it was like the exact same controls for better or for worse, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Spyro was not. It was better. Like, it didn't... Spyro felt a lot better. And honestly, I think it worked really well. So far my impressions on Reignited, I'm loving what Toys for Bob is doing so far. I think they're doing a fantastic job. I agree with most of their choices. I know that there's a lot of controversy on some issues, like, for example, as why Greg Berger is back but not doing Hunter.
Yeah, I still don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't understand it either, but I think it might have been an issue with timing, because I used to work, before I went to YouTube, I actually worked at an animation studio, and I was an editor there.
God damn, really?
Yep, I worked at a visual effects and animation studio called Keyframe. We worked on shows like Vikings, The Expanse. We did some visual effects coordination for the X-Men, stuff like that. And I was working on a kids show for the CBC, which is a Canadian broadcast company, and I actually got to create the reels for what the animators look at for reference for when they actually make the animation. So I actually take the storyboards, I cut out the panels, and then I actually piece it together with the audio and make almost like a stop motion. And then the animators look at that and they know for reference what to make and how long the clip needs to be. So if I set the clip at 12 seconds, that clip doesn't go past 12 seconds. And, you know, and it was really cool too, because I could make little adjustments to it. I could make something seem really fast or something really slow. And it was called a Leica reel. And it was a lot of fun to do. But unfortunately, as with the nature of these types of jobs, I got laid off. So, when there's no contracts, there's no work, therefore you just get, as the Germans say, days boot. So,
You got oofed.
Yeah, I got oofed. So, but I wasn't the only one that got oofed. A bunch of people got oofed. So, yeah.
Oh, someone in the chat, regarding you working on Vikings, they said in all caps, "Why didn't you tell them to tone down the blue filter?"
Actually, we were not like the only person working on Vikings. I guess like there's a whole bunch. What we did, are you guys familiar with Vikings at all or no?
I love Vikings.
Okay.
Vinny is, I'm not.
Okay, so Vinny, if you know Kattegat, you know the Cove?
Yes.
And you know where they always like come like it's whenever they shoot the water, it's got that circular motion to it and it comes around.
Yeah.
Right? That's not there. We make that. We do the landscapes and stuff.
So is most of it filmed green screen then?
No, actually, shockingly, Vikings is a lot of it is practical. A lot of Vikings is practical, but the landscapes are a lot of it are green screen. But what else is green screen? Oh yeah, you'd be shocked as to what else visual effects do, because people think visual effects and they immediately think Lord of the Rings. Honestly, like on a show that we worked on, Petty Dreadful, legit.
Not familiar.
Yeah, legit, half of the visual effects that we worked on was legit, just pimple removal. Like, that's it. It's just like pimple removal. It's like, great. That's great to put in my portfolio. What'd you do? I worked on Petty Dreadful as what? A dermatologist. Like.
So, If you don't mind me asking, you said you before you did YouTube, you used to work there.
Yes.
What made you decide you didn't want to anymore? Because going from like a visual effect thing to YouTube?
Well, I was laid off, unfortunately. And yeah, so I was laid off and I was doing YouTube on the side, but I've always wanted to be an editor. Like I went to school as a film editor. I went for my diploma says broadcasting in radio, television, and film. So I did all 3 streams. I'm qualified for all 3. So if I wanted to walk into a radio station and get a job there, I could. Or if I wanted to go to a TV station, I could. So I was an editor and I was looking for pretty much anything. And I stepped into this job because it was the only professional studio in my area, pretty much. Because otherwise, you have to go to a city. I'm sure you guys have heard a city called Toronto. Yep. Yeah. So if you legit, I did not want to live there. I did not want to live in a big city, and so I was just like, okay, this is my last chance, and then I have to go to Toronto. And they hired me. They loved me. So, but what happened was, while I've always wanted to do YouTube, and I've been doing YouTube for, oh goodness, I've been doing YouTube for, technically I started back in 2010.
Oof.
Yeah.
Good lord.
I started back in 2010, and it started off with doing music videos. So I was doing videos like, I was doing everything from like the Legend of Zelda music videos to Blizzard music videos. I did a lot of Warcraft, and then that died off. And then I would post like once in a while, and then I went to actually try to be a League of Legends YouTuber, and I didn't like that. Like it was really toxic, and it was like someone had a different opinion from you, and legit you would get like spammed on all your other videos about the same opinion if you disagree. It was bad.
That sounds like being gay in the needle stuff.
Yeah, it was bad. And I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I was like, okay, well, let's try a game review. I did a few game reviews. Wasn't crazy about that. And then I did my first quote-unquote game detective video when I got laid off. Actually, funny enough, this is not the first time I've been laid off from that company. I've been laid off twice. So
really?
Yeah. So when I initially got laid off, I decided to try YouTube, and I was working off of unemployment because my wife was working, and we had just enough. I was like, okay, well, maybe I could try investing in the YouTube. So I tried doing reviews, wasn't really working, and then I did my very first, what I called my game detective, where you know, we were in the early days of Spyro, where it was the first 4 figures was teased, and then the demo code. And this was back in July. So I was like, okay, and I was hearing rumblings about it, and I did it, and I loved it. I loved putting a theory together, putting something together. It was like putting my thoughts together and presenting it, right? It wasn't a top 5. It wasn't a, it was something like, hey, I have evidence of this. Here's my evidence. What do you guys think, right? And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's really creative and original. I've never really seen anything like that before. Usually when people try to do something, it's either like to deviate from someone else that they liked, or maybe like get a little too inspired and basically kind of copy them, but not. But that's really like its own thing.
Yeah. So I mean, some people were saying I'm trying to mimic game theory, and I'm like, well, in a sense, it's them finding evidence for something that doesn't exist. I mean,
it's just like for fun. Yours is like, all right, yours is like for real things.
Yeah, like this is okay. Let's talk about details about the PlayStation 5. Let's talk about it. Hey, this about this. Let's talk about it. So I wanted to explore that, and when I remember that there's a few defining moments of my so far YouTube career, and one of them was when one of them was actually when I uploaded that video. I uploaded that video. And I remember I was disappointed because I went to bed, it had 12 views. And I was just you know, well, great. You know, I just invested all this love and time. And guess what? I got, you know, no one looked at it. No one really cared. So I was like, okay. So I went to bed and I woke up and the video had 123 views.
Yeah, and I know where you're coming from.
And I was just like, but I was just like, what? Like, and at the time, that was crazy. I was like, are you kidding me? Did I literally just gain 120 like 120 views overnight? And I thought to myself, I was like, that's really cool. And so, and then it started to build up speed, and in 2 weeks it hit 1,000 views. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, and at the time 1,000 views, like, oof, that's crazy, right? So but I had a great time with it. So I was just like, okay. So, and people were contacting me, and I was like, you know, hey, you know, I get to actually talk about Spyro. I love Spyro. You know, I get to talk about it. And so I just decided, hey, okay, people like this, and I like it. It's a good fit. Like, I tried League of Legends. Yeah, one of my League of Legends videos, when I was small, hit 50,000 views, and I hated my life. Like, it just... like, it had 50,000 views. I hated everything about it. It was just, I did not like it in any way, shape, or form. And, wow. You know, and just suffice to say, the League community is, you know, massive. It's huge. And if I wanted to just make money off of that, I would have just done that. But I didn't like it. I hated it. So
them especially are very competitive.
Well,
noticed.
Yeah, it's very competitive too. Like you said, it's very competitive among all the different people. It's very, you got all these different League YouTubers, and you got all these, and honestly, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Like, I wasn't having fun with it, and that's the whole point of being a YouTuber, is to have fun. Yeah. So I got started on my, and then I started to do the I did the timeline theory, which gained a lot of steam, which I was shocked about, which was the Spyro Rebirth timeline theory, as it sits over 150,000 views right now. And I was shocked by that. I was shocked that that theory decided to take off. And that was another incredible experience. And then I got called back to work. So I went back to work. Yeah, I went back to work, and
the broadcasting company. I mean, the editing company.
Yeah, I went back to them. Same job, went back because the contract got renewed, and I was like, okay, well, that's cool. And
that sounds incredibly annoying to deal with.
Yeah, it is.
Off and on,
yeah,
and on.
Yeah, it was incredibly annoying, and legit, I came back, but I was hesitant the whole time. I was just like, you know, gun shy. Like, you know, every time they hand me a piece of paper, it was my check, but every time I thought it was my pink slip. Like, okay, time for you to go. Like, I was just like, ah! And they're like, oh, no, it's just your check. And you're like, okay.
No, calm down, it's okay.
It's like, calm down. It's like, okay. And then, on top of that, my wife got pregnant. So, yeah, so my wife got pregnant. And so I was like, okay, back to my desk job, that's fine. But I thought to myself, hey, you know what? I'll still work on my YouTube though. So what I did was I did once per week. I uploaded a video, just once per week, just to stay relevant, right? And as I was trying to stay relevant, you know, covering Spyro, because I was going through a Spyro phase, and once more Reignited hype started to build, I was just like, oh my gosh! So I went from like one video a week to 2 videos a week, and then I went from 2 videos a week to 2 videos and a live stream, right? And
wow,
you know, so I was running a full-time job, working more than 40 hours a week, driving 45 minutes a day to get to my job, and producing 2 videos, live streaming, and have a wife. So I was working my butt off, and I was investing money into YouTube, so getting, you know, proper microphones, getting all these proper things. And
you got
so,
a son now, right?
Yes, I do. His name is David. And
shout out to David.
Yeah,
shout out to David.
Yeah, David's the real MVP. And I was like, okay, this is good. And my YouTube channel started to grow. And you know what? I was just like, you know, I could tell from the way the projects were coming. I'm like, I might get laid off again. I don't know though. I was unsure. So I started to really buckle down on investing on YouTube. So I started to make more videos per week. And oh man, I was dead. I was so dead. Like, I had no free time. I had no social life, because everything was dedicated to YouTube, because I knew, I was like, I could get laid off again. And I was just like, And I was thinking to myself, you know, will I ever have that luxury of being able to do YouTube full time because I got my actual full time job? And all of a sudden, 4 days before my wife was due to give birth, I got laid off.
Good God.
4 days, they handed me my... Now, here was the thing. They gave me a 2 weeks notice, but I was about to go on my maternity leave, or my paternity leave.
Ooh, so they were gonna move you anyways.
So,
yeah, they weren't.
How is that even legal to constantly go back and forth, back and forth?
well, and here was the problem. Here was the problem, was that I had everything booked off in time, and I was initially only going to take... I was going to take, because you can have vacation days, right? But I couldn't use them. No, I already had my... I didn't have enough days. No, I'm trying to remember why I couldn't... Why was it that I couldn't use any vacation? Oh yeah, I was a contractor, right? So under a contractor, you don't get vacation days, you don't get benefits, and you have to pay your own taxes. So yeah, that sucked. So anyway, what pretty much happened was that I was planning to take a week off and then come back. And then I would get, you know, and then I would continue working, and, you know, I would use a credit card to get past, and then with my next paycheck pay it off. Well, unfortunately, I was just like, oh great, I'm not coming back to a job, because when I came back, and it was a vacation as well. When I came back, I had 3 days of work.
Who are you again?
Oh my God.
So I literally, like, from the time I received my slip to I had 2 weeks notice, I got paid for 4 days, less than half a week, or less than half a paycheck.
And here you are today. So what's it like for you today?
Well, today, you know, I'm not disclosing numbers, but every month so far, I've made the same amount or more than my full-time job.
Good God, that is like actually my dream, honestly.
Well, it was, but the thing was is that it was scary because I was constantly thinking like, hey, you know, I was thinking to myself, hey, you know, when I'm gonna try, and I'm like, well, my back is against the wall, my wife is about to give birth, and we just moved into, literally as well, we just moved into a new apartment a week before she gave birth because we were looking for a house that we could afford within the region, and luckily we did. We found a house that we could afford. And we're like, okay, great. And then we moved in, and then not like 2 days later, we got the thing. I'm like, well, there's no work where I live. There's no work with editing. There's nothing. There is no work at all. And I'm like, and we can't afford to move to Toronto. And I'm like, literally, my only option is YouTube. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was able to collect enough money for 1 month of bills. So, like, if YouTube botches, I have 1 month for all my savings and everything. Because we were going to save for a house. And, well, you know, I was like, okay, so I put those savings aside. I'm like, okay, we have 1 month of bills. If I fail epically, I have a month to find a job. So I was like, all right, here we go. So I turned to YouTube. And I was like, let's wing it. Let's do it. And we did it. We did it. And what was funny is that right at the end of my first full term of YouTube, the check that I received was, and I'm not kidding you guys, and I wish that I was kidding you, the check that I received was to the dollar almost the exact same amount as much as I would have made in a month on my full-time job. Almost to like, it was off by like $3.
Okay, so...
Shum skulls.
Yeah, so basically, I know you probably don't know a lot about me. Vinny does, though, but, like, that has been... Hello! That has been my dream for years, is to just, like, I never went into YouTube for the money, I just went for the fun of it, but being able to live off of it has been, like, the biggest dream of mine.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine how stressful that was for you.
It was a, you know, it was a do or die situation. I didn't have the privilege of having that full-time job and thinking, do I go with, you know, this, or do I go with this? No, it was like, okay, I'm literally getting hogtied and chucked off a cliff. You better learn how to swim now. Like, learn now. You have no choice. And the thing is, and let me tell you something, being a husband, trying to support your wife, having a baby, and telling her
in the middle of all of this.
in the middle of all of this, right? It was scary. I would like if I came in and said, "Oh yeah, I was confident." No, man. I had like
no.
In the month that I got laid off, I could probably count on one hand how many hours of sleep I got. Like like it was bad.
God.
Like
well, like I'm so happy that like you like in such a short time also
yeah.
you blew up this big. Like I've been doing YouTube for like I want to say 9 years and it's been amazing seeing like people just like they kind of do something and then they just blow up like immediately.
Well, it
like,
was
I am nowhere near your amount, but I would love to be, but I'm like I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, it's you know, you'll get there. Just you gotta find your niche, you gotta find your thing, and consistency. Consistency is a huge thing. And but the biggest thing for me though is not even the work that I invested into it as well, but some of my fans. Like right now, we have 211 people watching, and we almost had 300 people at the start of the stream. And
wow, yeah, that's more than our. We're at 438 right now. I think we peaked at like 70.
We peaked at 75. Yeah, and my max goal that I've had streaming alone, like I only have close to 3,000 subscribers, and my max for streaming had been like maybe 8.
Yeah, it's rough. It's really rough. But the thing is that I was able to get. I have like some of the fans of my channel are like the most absolute biggest sweethearts I have ever seen ever. You know, I told them my stories, like, listen, like, this is do or die for me. This is not YouTube, you know, maybe. This is YouTube yes or no. This is not a... And it's a daunting task if you think about it. I mean, it's just like, hey, you better... Like, the thing is that if I was a bachelor and I failed at doing YouTube, okay, whatever, I'm a bachelor, you know, I can... You know,
yeah, whatever.
If I have to go move back in with my parents, okay, whatever. I was, you know, because I'm only 23. You know, okay, whatever. If I have to move back in with my parents, whatever. It's embarrassing, but you know, hey, you know, I don't have that though. I don't have that safety net. It's no, you have a wife and a baby. You can't fail. Failure is not an option.
You're right.
And
no, go on.
No, go ahead. What were we gonna say?
No, I was gonna say we do have to wrap up soon. I just wanted your thoughts after you finish on a certain question.
Sure, what's up?
Really just like what advice would you give to somebody who's wanting to start YouTube or like trying to get at kind of the stable-ish position that you are in?
Honestly, my biggest tip is two things for YouTube. My 2 tips for YouTube is if you're going to do something similar to other people to be successful on YouTube, if you're doing something that you find is similar to other people, do it better than everybody else.
Yes, thank you. That's also something I live by.
Yeah,
if you're gonna do something similar, just do it better.
Do it better. Or if you're gonna do something unique. Like, okay, for example, all these successful, most of these successful people that are crazy on YouTube, most of them, either they were doing it first, right? Either they were doing it first, or they do it differently. Like, for example, you got JonTron, right? JonTron's a great example. He does game reviews. Literally everybody and their grandma does game reviews. But JonTron, used to. But JonTron now, he does, it's almost a comedy sketch.
Oh yeah.
It's hilarious. Yeah, you don't watch JonTron for his actual thoughts on the game. Like, come on, no. Are you really? No.
You watch it for JonTron.
You watch it for JonTron, right? And
like, I wouldn't watch a video about flex tape.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, without JonTron.
Yeah, JonTron, and he does these sketches, and they're hilarious. And that's what made JonTron, right? So he did something different. Yeah, it was game reviews, but it was something different. So if you're gonna, so for me, yeah, I'm doing the game detective, but what I'm doing is that I'm doing theories along with it. Like, yeah, I cover news on the Reignited and stuff, but I also tie in theories with it. Like, okay, we see this, and this piece of news just happened. Hey, you know what? That's interesting because I had thought that we saw this earlier, and I pull an old image of something that we saw, do a comparison, and show a theory. So when people watch my videos, they're not just getting, here's an image. Do you like it? Cool. Talk to you later.
Subscribe.
Bye. Yeah, subscribe. All right, like, no, you're getting like, hey, you're getting some thought behind it. So you have to do it different. So if you want to, and also, my biggest tip, biggest tip, is
job,
another thing
Spyro.
is to not self-plug for the love of all that's good. Don't go to somebody else's channel, copy and paste and be like, oh, check out my video. No, don't do that, because what's going to happen is the person's going to do the complete and utter opposite of that. They're not going to check out your video. But what you should do is interact with social media circles, and nowadays we have actually something that's amazing. We have Twitter, Facebook, we have all these groups. Discord, incredible, where you could be in a Discord server and be like, hey, guys, you want to check out my video? And, you know, throw it and post your work. Maybe 4 people watch it, but hey, that's 4 more people than what you had. So use that social media. Go to Twitter, go to Reddit, go to all these places, and you're going to get crapped on. That's another thing too, is that you're going to get hate because you're a small YouTuber.
I was going to say maybe don't go to Reddit. Maybe go to Discord.
I think it's just nowadays, especially with the ad, everybody wants to be a YouTuber. I think that's how Reddit perceives it.
Yeah.
And they perceive it as, oh, it's just another Spyro YouTuber wanting this or that. We don't allow Let's Plays, as me and you have discussed before, but we always encourage reviews.
Right.
And whenever a review is usually posted, I sticky something saying, hey, give good feedback, criticism, this and that.
Yeah.
Like, it's to help content creators improve each other.
Yeah.
Like, without that sense of community and artists helping each other, then we're just going to be in the same rut that we always are.
Yeah.
It's better to help everybody be unique than be kind of in the same, you know, niche.
Yeah, exactly. And that's my main tips is, and be genuine. That's the other thing too, is that you can tell when someone, like, and some people, they turn to me and they hear me on my live streams and they hear me in my videos and they're like, no, you're not like that, you're just acting. I'm like, no, that's me, like, that is me. And like, I am, like, legit, my sister nicknamed me Boombox. I am incredibly loud. Like, I'm loud. I'm a naturally loud person. And something else too is be excited about what you're working with. Be excited, or be excited for somebody. Like, for example, I did a video about Ape Escape. I'm excited for it for the fans, because I know there's so many dedicated people to it. I'm like, yeah, this is exciting. This is exciting. This is it. Be happy and be excited. If you're bored about it, don't cover it. That's it. Just, if you're bored about something, don't do it, because it's gonna translate through your work if you're bored with it. If you're bored with it, change it. Doesn't matter if it's getting you views. If you're bored with it, change it.
Yeah, don't do something for the views. Do something you love, and if people like it, then keep doing that.
Yeah, and if you do something just for the views too, I always notice that people come for the views, but not for the subscribers. They come, they watch your video, they don't subscribe.
Yeah,
that's a big thing.
And it's just like, okay, great, like, you got the view, congratulations, but you're not having a reoccurring viewer. But happily with me, like, I know that a Spyro video is going to do well. Like, a Spyro video for me minimum will do 15,000 views. So I know that. But I'll also know, that if I post something else, yeah, it might not get as many views, but because I have these subscribers, they will back me. Like, for example, if I find a video that passes 4,000 views that's non-Spyro related, I'm happy with that, because it's like, hey, you know what? This is bringing a new audience, and it's doing something different. So don't ever, like, stress out with YouTube. Don't ever freak out. If you're in a situation where you don't have to stress, don't. Because if you do, you'll stress yourself till you're dead. You will. You'll stress yourself till you're dead if you are not getting the views right away. You know, sometimes you'll upload a video and it doesn't even crack 1,000. You're like, okay, what did I do wrong? And it sucks, but it's true. So those are my few tips for starting out as a YouTuber.
Well, honestly, man, this is a good segment to kind of end most of our guests on. We actually have one more surprise one after this, Shemp, if you're willing to do one more.
I don't know, man. I'm like burnt out.
Shemp is dead.
I have been going for 12 hours.
Oh, yay!
Oh, yeah, that's right. He has been. Well, if anything, we just ended CGE. We did not hit our goal. We hit 700, plus 700, which is awesome.
Yeah,
CGE
it's still
great. Thank you so much for
everyone.
watching on his
Yes.
stopping by.
Yes, and like I said, we raised over here $216. I hope that goes towards the cause very well. you know what? And you know what? Just donating any money at all is just something that's absolutely amazing. So, I mean,
yeah.
216 bucks is pretty good.
For everybody to see exactly. We had some super chat ones out of nowhere.
Super
so we
chat,
gotta culminate
like,
those.
You have
Yeah,
to you have to remember to drop 30% off from those.
Oh, I'm gonna put like all of it.
Oh, okay.
Super chats, right?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, all the super chats.
Well, it's just that YouTube takes 30% of a cut.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I disabled my super chat for this live stream too. I disabled it.
Why am I? Wait, am I floating? Anyways, CG, if you want, whenever you're done with your stream, get with me on Discord and we can combine all of our earnings if you wanted to, and then put it towards Able Gamers, and then post an invoice. Because I would.
You gave your followers the same link, right?
Well, it's a Tiltify, right? So I mean, doesn't Tiltify hand that directly to Able Gamers?
Yeah, but we used the streamables one because it didn't add to the bar because Tiltify is broken with streamables more or less. And I talked to Able Gamers and they said just use streamables. But if you went directly to Tiltify, that's perfectly fine. That explains why we got a surplus of Tiltify.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was from me.
Okay, no. So if that went directly to them, then that's perfectly fine.
Then you could just throw yours in there, and then.
Yeah. And we'll just give a rough estimate.
Yep.
I'll make, and for everybody still watching, I'm gonna cut up this live stream tomorrow and certain highlights based on guests. It's gonna be a bit of a mess because we had a lot of bleeding done, and I'm sorry for everybody that happened to. But honestly, this was beyond an awesome event to have even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought people would actually give $700 for us to donate to, like, somebody just want to watch Shimp play a bunch of random games and break them.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of Spyro. And I'm just thankful for everybody that came in, all our guests. CGE, thank you for ending this with us.
No problem. Thank you for having me. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna say goodbye to my watchers. So take care.
Are you gonna have your own stream afterwards or no?
I've been streaming the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought you were
wow,
gonna have
okay.
like your own separate 20th anniversary like stream from you.
I don't know. I'm gonna be doing a 20th anniversary video probably tomorrow though. So.
Alright.
Anyway, guys, take care and I'll see you guys later. Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. So anyway, guys, that's it. I'm gonna end the stream here tonight, guys. It's 10 o'clock my time. I am very tired, but we raised $216, and combined with what Shemp raised over 12 hours, we raised a grand total of over $700, which is crazy. Over $700. That is absolutely amazing. The fact that people would give 700 American dollars to this charitable foundation, and I had a great time with you guys. Anyway, guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Happy 20th birthday, Spyro, and you guys are going to be getting a new video from me tomorrow. Hopefully by 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock-ish. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!